You're standing in absolute darkness. No moon. No city glow bleeding over the horizon. Just sand and sky. And above you, something is happening that 8 billion people will never see. The stars aren't scattered across the sky like they are in your city. They are everywhere. So thick you can barely see between them. So vivid that Orion doesn't look like a constellation anymore. It looks like someone spilled salt across obsidian. Welcome to Bortle 1, the darkest place on Earth. And I was there. Let's start with what you think you know about the night sky. Right now, from your home, whether you're in Los Angeles or London or Mumbai, look up on a clear night. How many stars do you see? If you're honest, maybe 50, maybe 100 if you're in a suburb and lucky. That number feels normal to you. It feels like the night sky. It isn't. It's a ghost. A faded memory of what the sky actually is. From a typical American city, light pollution is so severe that you're seeing roughly 50 stars on a perfect night. From the suburbs, maybe 200. From a small rural town, perhaps 1,000. These are the bands the Bortle dark sky scale uses to measure light pollution. 1 being pristine darkness, 9 being Times Square. Most of humanity lives in Bortle 8 or 9. We have no idea what we're missing. The Moroccan Sahara, 200 kilometers south of Marrakesh, is Bortle 1. Absolute darkness. No infrastructure. No electricity grid. No ambient light from any direction for 100 miles. When I got there, my eyes hadn't even adjusted yet. The first 20 minutes felt normal. Stars. Darkness. The expected thing. Then my pupils fully dilated. And the sky changed. The Milky Way wasn't a smudge anymore. It was a river. A physical river of light pouring across the entire sky from horizon to horizon. So dense. So texture, that I could see the dark dust lanes within it. The places where cosmic dust blocks the light of stars behind it. These dust lanes are real. They've always been there. But you can only see them from Bortle 1. The moment light pollution creeps in, they vanish. They become theoretical. A thing astronomers talk about but civilians never witness. To scale this, the human eye can resolve roughly 9,000 individual stars under perfect conditions. 9,000. From your city, you see 50. That means you're missing 99.4% of what the night sky actually contains. It's like looking at the ocean through a straw and assuming you understand what water is. Orion was the constellation that broke me. In the city, Orion is 7 or 8 bright dots that connect into a shape if you squint and use your imagination. In the Sahara, Orion is a region of space so densely packed with stars that it looks like a cloud. The 3 stars of the belt don't pop out anymore. They are embedded in a texture so rich that your brain can barely process it. You stare at it and something in you understands, maybe for the first time, that you are small. Not metaphorically, literally. Here's what NASA won't tell you in a documentary. The night sky from Bortle 1 feels wrong. It feels like you're seeing something you shouldn't. Something that undermines every assumption you've built about your place in the universe. In the city, the stars feel decorative, pretty, a luxury if you pay attention. In the Sahara, they feel like evidence of a crime you just discovered. Like the universe has been screaming and we finally turned down the noise enough to hear it. The Sahara becomes Bortle 1 for a simple reason. It's empty. Not metaphorically. There are roughly 30 people per square kilometer in the Sahara. New York City has 10,000. Los Angeles has 3,000. You can be in the Sahara and not see another human for 50 kilometers in any direction. No streetlights. No neon. No shopping centers or highways. Just geology and sky. When I was there, I was the only light source within a 30-mile radius. And my flashlight, the moment I turned it on, felt like blasphemy. But here's where the unsettling part kicks in. Even Bortle 1 is changing. Light pollution is spreading. The Sahara is one of the last places on Earth where you can experience what the night sky looked like before cities existed, before electricity, before the Industrial Revolution, before humanity lit itself into a stupor. According to recent studies, roughly 80% of the human population now lives under light-polluted skies. The Milky Way is literally invisible to most of Earth. Not hidden, invisible, erased. There's a statistic that wrecks me. 1/3 of all humans have never seen the Milky Way. 1/3. Not because of clouds or bad luck or geography. Because of light bulbs. Because we built a world so bright that we made the universe disappear. We have technologically erased the night sky. And almost nobody noticed because almost nobody remembers what it was supposed to look like. The Sahara remembers. Or rather, the Sahara has never been taught to forget. Standing there at 3 a.m., neck craned, stars so thick your depth perception breaks because there are no reference points, just infinite distance in every direction. I understood something that clicked differently than when I read it in a textbook. I understood that I had been living my entire life with my eyes half closed, not by choice, by infrastructure. What kills me is this. Every single thing I'm describing, the river of the Milky Way, the dust lanes, the density of Orion, the vertigo of looking straight up. This was normal for every human who lived before 1900. This wasn't a luxury. This wasn't something you traveled to Morocco to witness. This was the default. Your great-great-grandfather saw this every single night. He didn't think it was special. He thought it was the sky. We have, in the span of 5 generations, stolen that from the planet. Not permanently, but substantially, reversibly, maybe, but not easily. The darkness is still there in a few pockets. The Sahara, parts of the Atacama, some remote corners of the southern hemisphere. But the darkness is closing. Every year, more people have less of it. And the worst part, the thing that stays with me, is that light pollution doesn't feel like a crime while you're living in it. It feels normal, safe, progress. You flip a switch and darkness disappears and it feels like you've won something. But you've traded something for it. You've traded the night sky for a streetlight. You've made the universe disappear to make sure you never stub your toe on the way to your car. I sat in the Sahara for 8 hours that night, not moving much, just watching Orion rotate, watching the Milky Way shift from one side of the sky to the other as Earth turned, watching something that 2.6 billion people will never see. And I couldn't stop thinking about a question I still don't have an answer to. What did we lose when we lost the darkness? Not just the stars. What else? What part of being human requires looking up and feeling small? What part of your mind develops differently when you grow up under a sky that sings with light versus a sky that sings with silence? I don't know. And nobody seems to be asking. The Bortle scale tops out at 9. Times Square is Bortle 9. The Sahara is Bortle 1. And the space between them, that's not just a measurement of light pollution. That's the distance between two versions of what it means to be awake.